Hope you're both doing well. I'm gonna begin. I'm just gonna ask how you kind of both came to be involved in this project, and what was that sort of initial attraction that drew you both in?
I think it was a script. It was the first script that I've read, and I've always wanted to do a rom com. We both have since we were, little itty bitty kids. Those are the movies we grew up on. Those are the movies I loved. Like I was watching Crazy Stupid Love when I was like 12, because it was just I love the movie and I love just love and romance. And once I got the script, it felt like a refreshing take of all the movies that I grew up on and loved. And the plus was Paris, obviously. Once I knew that she was involved, I got giddy and just even more excited about it, just because I've known her since I was little, and it was a full circle moment. The universe bringing us together to make this film, and I think going into it, I knew our chemistry was going to be off the charts, and I just loved the story, and I think I felt like it would connect with a lot of people. Our age, and it reaches all demographics. So
Yeah, because a good romance story needs a good chemistry at its core. Just how helpful do you think it was having that kind of pre-established relationship coming into this project?
Super helpful. Yeah, I think having a friend and someone that you already love and are a fan of, like I think that definitely helps for sure. And just makes things a lot smoother. And it's also it makes it easier to be able to open up, and because we would have conversations outside of set just to create a deeper level of friendship. And so it's definitely easier to do that too, already having an established friendship.
mhm.
And Asher's just awesome
She's
and
the
so
best.
easy to work
It
with.
was
So
seamless. Like no bad things. The
like
farthest thing from a
nothing,
diva.
like literally
Come on, there's
there
got to
was
be one thing.
no,
One
there
thing.
really wasn't. There was like honestly trying to think if there was ever a little thing on set, and there literally wasn't.
Maybe I'm too nice.
Yeah.
Just
No,
kidding.
he's not
No, I'm
too
just
nice.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Same. Same for her.
That was
The
going to be my
dream.
next question. What's the one thing I do? But I love how the film kind of because I love romantic comedies. When Harry Met Sally is like one of my all-time favorite films, and I
Such a
think
good
that
one.
one of the things about this like, kind of genre is it can be accused in some regards of kind of being a little bit stuck in its kind of box. But I love how this film kind of subverts the kind of conventions of the genre. It's nice to see the girl have the power to be the kind of cool one of the kind of the two. Because traditionally, obviously, in romantic comedies, the genders might be reversed there. How important is it to kind of shake things up in this way and breathe some new life, I suppose, into the romantic comedy?
Um, I mean, I think with that's what we do with movies in general is that, I feel like every story has been told already. But that's why you focus on the characters because there's always new characters and new people to bring to life. Um, but that's what also makes the job fun is taking a genre like a YA high school rom-com and still finding ways to make it modern and timeless and funny and updated um and I think that Fazia and Rebecca and Christine, I think they all did such a great job with creating that type of film.
I enjoyed how the film it kind of very gently ridiculed kind of the kind of young generation today in quite an affectionate way. Just in the kind of lingo and sort of stuff like that. But how important is it to get that kind of balance right and to be self-deprecating, but without ever veering into feeling kind of mean-spirited in any way?
We got to make a little joke here and
You
there.
have to. You need it. You really do. Honestly.
What's the word? Riz?
Riz, I guess, yeah,
Riz.
something
That's
Sean
lingo. It's
lacks.
lingo. We didn't even use
Yeah, I can't even
lingo like
imagine.
that.
Yeah, like I can't even imagine using that though in my everyday life. I'm not that
Like
there's anything wrong
you
with it,
you have
but
a lot of Riz.
yeah,
You have
like,
Riz.
but like people actually use the word, like,
Riz.
yeah, like he's got Riz.
Or I'm like trying to learn the new ones and like I'm cooked.
See, we're trying to keep up.
I
Like,
don't
I don't know. Like,
my sisters say certain things and I go, what
yeah,
are
what now
you
again? Come again?
what are you saying? But you gotta, life is fun and there are times when you just have to you just gotta make a joke about certain things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In a very in a loving and fun way.
Yeah. But you should try being 37 years old. I have no idea what anyone's talking about these days.
Well, we're in the
It's a,
same boat.
it's a
Hey, we're in the same boat, my
minefield.
friend. It's not just you, all right? You know what YOLO means?
Yeah, I got it tattooed on my knuckle. No, really. But I mean, Sean has kind of aspirations in this to become obviously like a leading scientist. I'm interested to know, did you guys have any kind of passions outside of acting at any point that you thought, would you have any kind of alternative careers if you hadn't kind of continued on the kind of passion of following your dreams in the arts?
I feel like I would be
Gymnast.
no,
Oh,
I
damn
screw
it.
that. I'm good. I did that.
Tennis player.
No, I would be. I think I'd be like an FBI agent or like a
Ooh.
DA
Sick.
or
Yeah, I like
something
that.
like that. My cause is fighting human trafficking, so I would pick something like in that realm, obviously on the fighting side.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like, or I don't know, studying criminology or something. I
I
don't
love
know,
it. I could see
something like
that.
that.
I'd probably say sports, maybe a golf. I think I could be an excellent golfer in another life. I've been
You really like golf.
I love golf. Well,
This was something new I
here's the
found
thing.
out on this trip.
My dad's gonna be like, "Oh, you don't like golf anymore. You never play with me." But I took a little hiatus. It's been like 5 months. My back started to hurt, so I was like, I think I need this time to
From golf?
decompress and work on my
Sorry.
back.
No shade to golfing. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
golf
I'm so sorry.
or what else can I think of that I like? I mean, basketball would be hard. If I was 6'5", maybe I'd do something.
Such a sporty king.
Yeah, I like sports. I'm like a
Sporty
sports
king.
fanatic. So any sport probably in my other life for sure I want to pursue.
Soccer?
Soccer's hard. It's physical. Maybe hockey.
Right.
I feel like hockey is way harder.
Yeah, but at least I get to put the gloves down. Like,
I guess you can fight.
Sean
Yeah.
Foster's like, slip.
Oh
You saw what that punch
my-
did? I knocked your boyfriend out. Your ex-boyfriend. You got it good.
But is that one of the kind of great things about your careers is that you can play DA agents, you can play golfers, because obviously you can almost be all of those things that you kind of wanted to be. You can kind of do via characters. Is that quite an exciting aspect of your kind of your jobs, I suppose?
For sure. I mean, I've been a nurse.
Yes.
I've been 17, 5 times. I'm never aging. I've been a superhero.
Yeah, you name it.
It is cool. And I think that's what really drew me to acting was I didn't want to do a job where I was going to be doing the same thing over and over every day. And with acting, it's different every single time. And that's what's really, really cool about our job. And I'm very grateful to have been doing it for this long.
Yeah, amen. Seriously though. Yeah.
Yeah, because you both started off such a young age in this. I mean, if you could go back to give yourself any advice when you first started out, what do you think you would say to yourself?
Probably be present. I mean, I was never.
Buckle up, baby.
Buckle up, baby. It's a long haul. It's a long
Buckle
ride.
up, kid. You ain't seen nothing
You
yet.
have no idea what you're getting yourself into, Paris.
Just so you know, there's going to be 2 strikes. So prepare for the strikes.
So good.
And COVID is going to be a thing. So prepare
Literally.
for that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think going through the motion when I was younger, filming a Disney show and being on Shazam, like I guess all the things that I did, I think there were times where I just wasn't fully immersed in the moment. I was kind of lost in translation and in the motion and kind of forget sometimes. Like even when we were filming our movie, there were times where we would look at each other and just be like, wow, we're making a movie, And since we've been doing this for so long, I think sometimes you just lose that sparkle and why you do what you do. Like, I mean, there's so many people that want to be in the position that we are, that we're in, and we're just super grateful to be where we are. So I think not taking things for granted as well. And I wish I could just tell them, be present and have fun. Like all of it's, but of course I was having fun, but from the age that I'm at now, 23, to being a younger 15-year-old trying to find himself and self-discovery and figuring out who I was through working and being in the industry was a very hard thing, a very difficult thing. And I think it helped us mature very, very fast. So yeah, I think for me, it's just be present. And I'm glad that I allow myself to finally just be in the moment and be here and not be just thinking about all these different things, ruminating about all these different things, because it is a crazy business and you go through a lot of crazy experiences. So I would tell little Asher, be present and have fun.
Yeah, I would tell people the same thing.
So be present, have fun, and prepare for the strikes, basically.
Yeah,
For
prepare
the
for the
strikes
strike.
and COVID, and
Yeah.
maybe don't date that one guy for as long.
Get rid of him early.
Maybe at the 2-year mark, that's when you leave.
Then he's booted.
Yeah, 2 years, and you just go.
See ya,
Just
sailor.
get out of here.
Yeah. Catch a flight, pal.
Don't gotta be 4.
Well, on that note, that's all I've got time for, I'm afraid. But thank you so much for your time today, guys, and best of luck with the release of the film.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys.
Hey, you guys!